Find an aurora borealis and take a couple of images at a regular interval. Put them in a separate folder on your computer. In this example, the images are in the RAW format and approximately 6000 by 4000 pixels. All images are in a numbered sequence. This is done automatically by the camera. Under the Library tab, I add the photos to Lightroom. I then switch to the Develop tab. I took all these images with a 3 seconds interval between each. ISO 3200, aperture 1.4 and a shutter speed of 2 seconds. Canon 5D Mark II with a Sigma 20mm lens. Go to the approximate middle of the bunch. Click once on one of the images there. It's just to get a sort of average image. If you accidentally select more than one image, you can always deselect by pressing Ctrl D on a Windows PC or Command D on a Mac. On a Mac, sometimes it's Command plus Shift and D. Then reselect just that single image. Let's start enhancing it. This can be done in various ways. I start by enabling lens profile correction. Next, I adjust the white balance. I do it the easy way with the eyedropper tool. Picking a spot that I know is white. In this example, it's a pile of snow. Then I just experiment and make the adjustments that I like. There are no absolute numbers here, just trial and error. If you ever want to return a slider to its default value, double-click on it. Now we need to crop it to a decent ratio, suitable for video on the internet. That's usually a 16:9 ratio, which will work perfect for YouTube. Click on the crop tool, look around and select 16:9. Adjust and then hit enter on your keyboard or double-click anywhere on the image to execute. So far, we've created settings for just one image. It's time to apply it to all of them. Select all images. Click the Sync button. If you cannot see that Sync button, it's probably because you're using Lightroom version CC. I'm using another version called Lightroom Classic. Make sure all the settings are the way you want them to be. Sometimes I'll have to make sure that the lens correction setting is on and the cropping. For some odd reason, they are sometimes turned off by default. Well, they're active now, so I click the Synchronize button again to execute the automated copying and pasting of the settings to all images. It's time to export them as JPEG files. Select all by pressing Ctrl or Command A. Go to the File menu and drag down to Export. Decide where to save the images. I recommend that you save these JPEG files to a separate folder. I'll baptize mine to Borealis. Then click Export. This will probably take some time, so you'll have to wait a little. In the old days, we developed images by hand in dark rooms with stinky chemicals. Close Lightroom Classic and open Premiere Pro. Start a new project. Drag the folder into Premiere, specifically into its project window. Drag that folder from the project window to the timeline. Next, just select all images in the timeline. Right-click any one of them and select Speed, Duration. In this example, I'll change the length of each image from 5 to 1 second. This will make each image shorter in time. If you don't tick the box Ripple Edit, there will be a nasty gap between each. So make sure you tick that box. You see what Premiere did now? The images are out of order. Remove all from your timeline. In your project window, switch to Icon View. Open the folder, sort by name, which puts every image in correct alphanumerical order. Click once on any of them just to highlight it. Then press Ctrl or Command A to select all. Drag them to the timeline. As you can see, they are in the right order now. Go to your YouTube account, YouTube Studio. Click on the Audio and Music tab. Select Attribution Not Required. Ambient. Copy the information. Download the music file and put it under your video. I put cross dissolves between each image for smooth transitions. Add a title page and ending credits. Add fade in and fade outs. Well, it's time to render and export. Select the entire sequence. Select the template YouTube 1080 Full HD. Use maximum render quality. Render at maximum depth. Select 2-pass bitcode encoding and maximize all settings. Save it on your computer and click to render. It will take some time, but just chill. Relax, 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 relax. Upload and share your masterpiece to the world. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe, write a comment, or give it a thumbs up, please. See you in the next one.